Cohen, FM 88.3, backstage here, Jazz in the Square 2007. These are our headquarters back here. Just spoke with Hubert Laws about 20 minutes ago, and now look who we got here. We got the world-class bassist, Mr. Rufus Reid, joining me literally moments before a performance right out on the main stage with Frank Pizzullo on piano and Billy Drummond on the drums. Now, this is not your regular working group, but any chance you get to play with guys like Frank and with Billy in a live setting at a festival, the sun is out, is shining.
Oh boy, yeah,
it's got to be exciting.
Oh, it's very good. I'm really happy, particularly that it's not raining, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's always a pleasure to play with Frank. He's a consummate musician, and Billy Drummond and I go way back playing with J.J. Johnson for several years. So, and I haven't played with him in a while, so it's going to be fun.
What people might not realize is you actually, your first instrument was the trumpet, right?
The trumpet. Boy, you're good.
Well, I know my stuff. And what led you to the...
Well, I was like those kids today. I was in one of the trumpet players, one of the sad trumpet players in the section, you know. Yeah. I mean, I played well enough to read the music and do everything, and I loved it. But then when the bass kind of took hold, I kind of played the trumpet actually better, but then I sold my trumpet and bought a bass.
Well, I'll tell you what, I mean, I think you made quite the right choice because...
Well, I tell a lot of students I came to my senses, you know, because I've had the great fortune to play with people like Kenny Dorham.
We don't have that much time.
And Freddie.
I mean, this man can write a book on the A-list players that he has had a chance to play with. New record, live at the Kennedy Center, you and your quintet. It's actually a CD, also a DVD as well, which I had a chance on Motima Records. Tell us about the vibe at the Kennedy Center, the John F. Kennedy Center. What was that like?
It was wonderful. It was their jazz club, which is a really nice place to play. But they had never done a DVD there before, and so it was exciting. It was the first for me too, to actually, because we had one shot at it. And we had two sets, and we only threw away one tune. So I'm really happy about that. The band really rose to the occasion, and I'm real proud of the whole production. My manager, Susie Reynolds, took care of business and helped put that whole thing together and introduced me to Motima Records. So it's been out now, what, about 8 weeks?
Yeah.
And so I'm really happy that people are getting a really nice, wonderful responses from it.
Fantastic. Last question, and that is, earlier today, you and Frank had a chance to be clinicians for the scholastic part of the Jazz in the Square event, getting a chance to see some of the young musicians that we have here in Central New York, and being a jazz educator like yourself, do you feel that the future of this music is in good hands?
Oh, absolutely. I go all over the world and literally even the States here and hear some really wonderful young talent. And today was really wonderful because a young girl, she's 15 years old, playing the bass, playing really good too.
Oh yeah.
And the quintet with the high school group, the organist, all five of those young men were in the big band too. And even in the first group we played, which was a little younger band, but there was really some talent that's just itching to come together. And it was a real pleasure to see that. And there's some kernels, some jewels, some diamonds in the rough there for sure. And I look for them. And in fact, you can't help but to see them sometimes. So it was really nice. And so I enjoy doing that because it's been part of my career actually. So I love to see the light go on. I love to see the passion. Someone saw it in me and encouraged me to keep going, and here I am.
My guest has been the great bassist Rufus Reid, and looking at the clock, it's time for you to go do your thing on stage, Rufus.
Thank you very much, Eric.
The latest record, Rufus Reid Quintet with Sumi Tenuka, Rich Perry, Freddie Hendrix, and Tim Horner.
Boy, you're good.
Live at the Kennedy Center, the CD, DVD on Motima Records and rufusreid.com, correct?
That's right.
That's his website. Rufus is going to do his thing. This is Jazz in the Square 2007.
Thank you.